more than happy to be here. Yes, because aside this, I have gotten a lot of knowledge, a lot of, things I think everyone should know. Start with the club, the leaders we need. Nigeria is the only country with three kinds of weather: the hot weather, the weather for two, and the weather you like it or not, man must survive. Survive. That's all we do in this country. We survive. We've gotten so used to surviving that we have forgotten how to live. So every day, we look each other in the faces and keep surviving. Go ahead, ask them, both home and abroad. They know us. Nigerians can survive. Put them in the snow, they'll survive. Take them to the desert, they'll survive. Because that's all we know how to do, survive. But then, is that the life? There's more to life than this. But we Nigerians are born strugglers. My brother, my sister, it's the hustle. It's the hustle. We like it tough. It shows even in our movie choice. We are top fans of Jet Li and Bruce Lee because every day we keep fighting. We keep fighting, combating. To be a Nigerian is to have big muscles so you can lift the hefty economy. But then, it's not all about strength. They call us brave, but my dear, that is lies. It's all lies. It's all lies. Lies, because we are fugitives running away from our fears. With each daybreak, we open our eyes, running away from the fears of poverty. My dear, for this country, the fear of Saba is the beginning of wisdom.
So I agree.
You don't need to be told once you step into Nigeria, man must work, so you hustle. And then, the irony of the battles that we fight is what we can't even imagine. Because as early as age 2, we are no different from Sun Tzu. Because we master the art of war. But then, that's the irony in these battles we face, because in these battles, we fight no one else but ourselves. Ourselves, because when we sit, we talk about all of this and avoid the truth. We battle with the lies, the countless lies we tell ourselves in our spirit. We battle with the notions we tell ourselves when we sit and say our problems are the leaders. But it's not about the leaders. It's not about those sitting at top. Because to most of us, leadership is simply a rank. Leadership is a place to come and chop. Oh my dear, to lead is to serve. To lead is not about enjoyment. It is to put your heads together to serve the people and yourselves and the next generation. To be a leader is not about status, it is a state of mind. To be a leader is about your conscience. To be a leader is about doing what comes first. Not just for you, but for those who will come after you. So when we talk about leadership, you and I are plenty of this ship. It's not one, it's not two, it takes all of us. So if you blame the leaders, is it the leaders that make you litter the grounds at will? Drive one way on the road at will? You don't give that job, that position, that admission to someone simply because of state of origin, and then you call your leaders. So I say, leadership starts with you. It starts with a change of mind. We sit, we cross our legs and admire leaders from overseas. Meanwhile, all it takes is for us to change our mentality. See, it takes a bit of sanity here and there for you to achieve the dream leadership you dream of every day. So, I close with this, saying that perfect leaders are not born. Perfect leaders are made intentionally in imperfect meetings like this. I'll move on to the next piece, titled Look Beyond Oil. I lost the love of my life before my independence. I was barely 18 when heartbreak became 19. To get those engines running again, I greased it. I found me some new love in poetry. Can't you see? To you, poetry might be luxury, but to me, poetry is the oil of life. Because with these slimy rhymes, I know I can tell you our story. From a Ogoni to a Loibiri, my brother, my sister, it's really not been easy. For a century now, it's really not been easy. It pay me when I sit and I remember how we swim water from Bonny to Gokana, cast our nets for a roast, we fill our bellies with vole and fish. But now even fish self no fit chop belly food. Not why they swim homeless and oil spills. So I ask, till when? When do we look above this craze for crude oil? When do we look above this liquid black gold? Is it when we grow all wrinkly and old? Is it when the North can no longer feed the nation? When the East can no longer trade in millions? Or the West thrive in education? Is it when our Niger currency can no longer see? Is it then? Is it when African's Goliath falls into famine? Today, farming has become a dirty job. Hungry youths be searching for white-collar job. Make una tell me. No be person wey don chop well that they wear white collar. No be person wey don chop well that they wear white collar. Why do we deceive ourselves this way? How can we say we preserve our culture when we can't even save our agriculture? So today, I put it to you that it takes the two of us, I and you, a solid, candid effort, looking into other things. Today, we shall harvest our countless opportunities, till the fertile lands. Today, if we do this, you and I can avoid tomorrow's regrets by looking beyond oil. And the last piece will require us all to stand. Nigeria, we hail thee, our own and native land. Those tribes and tongues may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigeria's on our land to serve the sovereign motherland. Sovereign motherland, you say? Meanwhile, every day, muttering our mother's prayers go hand in hand. All day long, we sing songs of unity with our lips. Meanwhile, our hearts remain tribes apart. In fact, we began these battles in the 60s. We fought our way to independence. Now it seems that those same pistols be shooting our piece into pieces. Evidence, but could not be choice. Shh. Less the noise. Give silence your ears. Maybe then, just then, you might hear the woes of our heroes past. To the not so recent tears of mothers and unborn babies, to the Sambisa forest and the Chibok girls, and then to the toll gates and the thousand cries screaming, "Answers, answers!" But well, it seems that in this case, justice has lost its voice. In the face of numerous trials, many lose faith. They fall with hands, losing faith. Back home, my homies will say, "Forget us, it's already too late." But God forbid, I disagree to accept that this is our fate. So, Today, I decide to take up a poetic weapon. Without violence, I choose to fight. I cock the guns of my words, and I'll keep shooting these words at the back of your mind until you change your mentality. See, the only insanity I see in this is me trying to disengage from the truth. Like it or not, we are all involved in this. Because this is not the legacy left for us by our predecessors. This is not the legacy left for us by the forefathers. Endure, they say. So as early as age 3, we don't carry matter for head. We had planned heavy blocks of duties, trusting bills that never cease. And because of this, many of us get tired. We decide to fly overseas. Cost of living won't buy the living. And because of this, many of us are living. We square our shoulders, ready to shoulder any bills, even though it may cost us our lives. So we drop behind our baggage of nepotism, tribalism, ethnocentrism, tribal supremacy on our father's land over to another man's land. Like caterpillars, we butterfly overseas. And then we are left to face things like criticism, racism, and inequality. And then we say life is unfair. Who is being unfair if it's not us? Justice is you looking your fears in the face. Justice is you accepting your wrongs. Justice is you dealing with your matters. Justice is forging a way forward because every country goes through rough times. So today, I urge us to join hands together. Because even though some may call this felony or heresy, some may call this nonentity, I believe that, oh God, will answer this one request. Because to me, this Nigerian lady, the best inheritance to leave for a million generations is a dream of a better country. So look to that neighbor beside you and repeat after me.
Neighbor.
Say with this message.
Neighbor, with this message.
Neighbor. With this message. With this words. With this truth. With this dreams. We shall be the Nigerian legacy.